Alright, good afternoon. I made it to the evening and it was very productive. I got a lot done today. I have 3 bags loaded and ready to go. Probably have a good 4 or 5 more to do. And hopefully, if I'm feeling industrious, I can do that tonight. I'm exhausted, but I like it because it's actually something positive and productive. I wasn't going anywhere, literally, in any way. So it feels good to actually be on the move. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing because something had to be done. The rat situation, oh my gosh, you would not believe. I had shoes that were chewed through, and I guess rats that like your clothes and stuff. So they had gotten into my dresser drawers, and they were using it as a rat litter. My clothes, when you pick them up out of the dresser, they was soaking wet. I was really disappointed because I had a blazer that went with a suit of mine, and somehow through all of that, it got wet on too, which is really sad. But I'm hoping that I'll have an opportunity to wash it and it'll be okay. It was the suit that I was looking to wear for interviews and things like that. The internet was not working, but I was so busy today it didn't really even matter because my main goal is just to go, at least to get everything from point A to point B so that I have a fresh start. Everything's up in the air. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I didn't want myself in there. So that's about it. The neighbor person, usually he avoids me at all costs. Like if he sees me anywhere around, he'll go into hiding. But today, twice, I think his plan is to try to take the spot that I'm in because it's a little bit bigger, which, it would be a nice place without the king size bed if it had a futon and if it didn't have the rat problem. But I guess what was being told is maybe something was worked out where he'll pay a discount until he fixed the rat problem. I don't know. But actually it's pretty nice, like I said, without the king size bed. But I don't know, right now I need to hit the reset button on my life, so I don't know what the future holds. That rat thing was horrifying. Now they really don't have anywhere to nest because I threw everything away or taken everything out. The only place they would have left now is the refrigerator. And in order for me to fix that, I'd have to defrost it. And my main goal right now is to get everything out of there so that I don't have any problems with the rats and stuff. But the refrigerator, that's going to take me to have to move everything and stop me from transporting my stuff from one place to the other. So that's going to wait. That's going to be last if I ever even get to it. So that's really about it. So usually my instincts are right. So that's pretty much what I'm feeling, that God wants that spot. Because he was real bold. I mean, he was all in my room. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh my gosh. And he gave me a heart attack. And it's like, usually, like if he hears me coming out, he'll wait until after I'm finished, like doing what I'm doing before he comes out, So I don't know what the situation is there. Why does it matter to me? I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, there is a reason that it matters to me. And I guess I'll talk about it in a minute. I think one, because it matters to me because I don't like the fact that obviously, and I'm gonna look at it from both sides like I always do. I don't like the fact that obviously there was some discussion about it where he feels that it may be available to him because I feel like that shouldn't be discussed, you know. But reality of it is that's how it is. He's and perhaps they could get more money for it. I don't know what the situation is there. But as soon as I left, the guy went around to the back. What else? That's really about it. I mean, but I shouldn't feel any kind of way about it because I was complaining so much about the rats and everything else, you know. But like I said, for that guy, he'll fix anything because when the water wasn't working, I mentioned it, he didn't do anything. The guy mentioned it, he carved a hole into my wall to fix it. Okay, so, you know, whatever God has for me is for me. So that's just what it is, you know. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know my plan A would be just to get everything out, get into storage, get it clean. But my thoughts throughout the day was that me doing that, maybe that's what he was wanting me to do, so he wouldn't have to clean it. So then after I clean it, he'll probably just put somebody else there, you know, and then fix the rat problem. But he's not gonna fix it for me. That's the first thing that I'm feeling. But what I would like, but that's the reality of what may actually happen, because he's never done anything to help any situation in the past. The other portion of it, the way that I would like it to be, would be that this person's a good person. But like I said, you know, once people show you who they are, you have to believe them the first time. You know, he's told me many times without words that my work order requests, let me hurry up, my work order requests and are just not important. They're not a priority, not even a secondary. Talk to him. The most that he would do is reset the internet, and that's about it. So I don't know. I mean, so what I would like, and like I said, I realize this is a fantasy and a fairy tale. I've been around enough to know. I would like to get all my stuff, put it into storage, and then have him close up the rat problem places. And then, but I think the best thing for me to do would be to close it up myself and don't even worry about it. So just leave it as is. And then for me to find like a quickie job just to pay little bills and stuff. And then after the quickie job, then find a real one so that I could be a little bit ahead. And then once I start to get a little bit ahead, then I can save and get a decent place. So that's what I like. I don't know what the future holds, but that's what I would like to happen. But I don't think so because if that was going to happen, then I wouldn't see like the lady hanging around, you know what I'm saying, when I'm gathering my stuff and things like that. You know, she didn't do that on her own accord, and if she did, she didn't do it if she didn't feel like she had the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? But all of that is kind of aside from everything, because Because truth be told, like I said, there's another avenue for me, another lesson to be learned. So I don't know. And I didn't really think that I should speak on it, because sometimes when you speak on it, you kind of curse it a little bit. And you kind of take away the naturalness of it. So the second alternative would be that if it turns out to be what it may be, then either way, this is what I need to do so that I can focus on the next step. And sometimes you just have to let things go. And the reason why, because I was walking down the street, and the moving company that I worked for that didn't pay me, their best friends, they're all like from Israel or something, but their best friends just kind of drove by. So that's kind of ironic. So this is my first trip. I have 2 more to go. And I guess I would not have felt bad if like that guy hadn't came out like as soon as I walked out the door and he saw me with something, he came out. I wouldn't have felt bad if that wasn't the case. So I don't know if like while I'm gone, like they're entering my spot or what, So I don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to actually take all 3 trips, because it's hot right now. But I know it's going to be cool by the time I drop my stuff off and everything. Hopefully.